I would love to see Kana kind of bring that very cool, very Finn Balor-like, because you see the reaction the paint gets from Finn Balor. So I
Yeah.
think you'd see a lot of similar responses to her face paint, but of course it'll be wait to be seen if they let her do that.
Yeah, either way, Kana's in pretty good shape right now. According to a Q&A that she did, she's studying English, so it's not like she'll be lost in terms of speaking or conveying herself. So, and that puts her in a better position than Mystico. Remember him?
Yeah.
You know, and that puts her in a great position. And also, um, if you remember back on NXT Takeover Brooklyn, where she was first shown on WWE programming, the nameplate showed her name Kana with two N's as opposed to one, which is how it's supposed to be spelled. People were led to believe that Kana with two N's was going to be the spelling for her WWE ring name. Kana said that wouldn't be the case. Her ring name would not be Kana with two N's. Don't know if this means it's going to be a Hideo Itami situation where her entire name changes, which wouldn't be a bad thing. You know, they did well by Itami.
They did, and if they do give her a name change, I hope she has the input that Hideo did. And with learning English, she and Hideo obviously are. I'm not sure how close of friends they are, but they obviously know each other, and they can help each other with the English, um, which would obviously be good. Finn Balor, I know, knows some Japanese and could help her because he was based out of Japan for some time. So it'll be interesting to see how the WWE girls
Mhm.
sort of interact and work with her. I look forward to seeing her
Yeah,
matches with like Bailey, even with somebody like Alexa Bliss or a Carmella who has more of a
yeah,
submission style. Um,
yeah.
and
Just
girls that are still learning, like Dana Brooke, getting to work with somebody as well versed and well traveled as Kana, and hopefully they
yeah.
can learn something.
Just wait. Kana's first match is going to be against Dana Brooke. Do a she's going to do a high kick and bust Dana Brooke's nose and have it gush blood. It's going to happen
No,
because
because I like Dana Brooke. We can have that happen at Eva Marie.
yeah. Could you imagine if in some alternate universe of hell, Eva Marie becomes the NXT Women's Champion and it's Kana who challenges her? Oh, she's going to be in for a rough time if that's ever the case.
Because Eva Marie, while she has progressed, her conditioning is
Mhm.
still quite awful. I'm
Yeah,
like, girl, you weigh like half of my size, and you're already dragging ass like I do. Like,
yeah.
come on.
I don't know if it's a cardio thing or she's like trying to remember her moves and she needs time to do so. She's got to tighten it up. She's got to tighten that game up because she's gonna get shown up by this Japanese lady and she's gonna destroy her.
She's gonna destroy anybody, actually.
Yeah,
Even like someone like Bailey. Like, this woman will legit put up a fight that you have not seen just because of her style difference. And while she's
yeah,
worked with American women, I don't know how many of these girls have worked with somebody from the Japanese
yeah. Like
system, if it were.
she's legit. She is legit. I think the only person that could really match Kana in terms of legitimacy on that WWE picture would be Sarah Amato, and she's not even wrestling.
Exactly. Sarah Del Rey, Sarah Amato, co-head trainer at the Performance Center, is not officially retired, but I mean, she's worked in Japan. She and Kana have history,
Yeah,
but I know
they've
that
had a
they
few
will
dances.
definitely have something to teach these girls by watching these two women spar with each other, because obviously Sarah's well versed with the Japanese style and hopefully can impart some of that. Speaking of rumors and signings and such, it's been rumored that Sarah Stock, formerly known as Sarita, could be signing with the WWE to come on either as in NXT as like a Rhino type role of helping work with these younger people to sort of get them over, or as a trainer because she's guested trainer to teach the lucha style in the performance center. Um, so that's something to be thinking about, which would be very cool because I would love to see some of these girls get more versed in not just the high flying nature of the lucha libre, but the storytelling, the finesse of lucha. Um, And of course, just seen now that Kurt Angle says he will not re-sign with TNA.
which opens the door, possibly, if both sides can come to an agreement.
Possibly, he says he's going to take an indefinite break from wrestling once his TNA contract is up. So that's definitely some things to think about. Obviously, we're still waiting to hear on the status of signings of people such as Biff Busick, Rich Swann. I've heard Drew Gulak potentially. Um, so we'll have to wait and see what becomes substantial and not just, hushed and veiled rumor. And of course, if you have anything that you've heard, stories that you see across the internet, I think Robbie and I both try and do our best to kind of get the feelers out there and see what has a grain of truth and which is just some bullshit on the internet. But obviously we're not omniscient. We're not all-knowing.
Yeah.
So if you know of something, let us know. And we'll go ahead and call it a night for now. And we'll come back next week and see where this crazy world of wrestling brings us.